This flock of geese was on a crop field that was 160 acres, so it stretched for a half a mile. The only way to show the entire flock was just to drive from one end to the other, so that's what we did. A lot of the geese were close to the road, but there were also a lot of the geese that were pretty far from the road, and you can see some of them out past this pivot irrigation system. In this flock there were Canada geese, snow geese, Ross's geese, and white fronted geese. I don't know how many geese there were in this flock, but I'd sure like to hear your guess. So if you have a guess on how many there were, just put it down in the comments. Not only was this field a half mile wide, but it was also a half mile deep. So as you can see, some of the geese are pretty far from the road and pretty hard to see. And there were spots that looked a little bit like snow on the ground, but a lot of that is also snow geese. Out by that outbuilding that you see in the right side of the picture, it looks like there's a snowdrift by it, but that's actually heavy concentrations of snow geese. At the very end of the field, the flock was a little more concentrated, and there were quite a few geese right in that one location. I took a few seconds of video from the north end of the field, and I think you can get a good idea of how many geese there were from this view. Then I slowed it down so we could take another look, because we had to move the car real quick. I found a safe place to park so we could take just a little bit better look at some of the geese. If you see any that I didn't identify, feel free to leave a comment. Here's another look at some of the geese. Some of the darker ones are actually blue-faced snow geese or blue-faced Ross's geese. If you've ever seen a large flock like this, I'd like to hear about it, and if you're just now finding this channel, please subscribe. See you next time.